Hey guys, it's Mrs. Lamphere, and this is the first video for Personal Finance, the first unit developing a sound financial life. And this is the very first page, so kind of an intro to the course. So this text says, as you look in yourself in the mirror, can you predict your future? What do you want to accomplish by the time you're 20, 30, and 40? So these are the questions you need to start asking yourself now so that you can plan and be prepared. Do you want to attend college? Do you maybe want to go to a technical school? Would you eventually like to buy a car, home, new stereo? Have you thought at all about retirement? Okay. Right now, it may be hard to think about what's going to happen in the next few years, let alone 10 years. However, decisions made today and lessons learned for the future will help send you on the path to independence and financial security and freedom. Freedom, keyword there. So, do you plan on living with your parents forever? Hopefully not. So that's why this course is going to be so helpful for you to get you out and on your own so you can manage your own finances. This course is designed to give you the tools necessary to help manage money now, plan for your future, and invest. So those are the tools that this course is going to help you develop as you go through. It's not designed to control how you spend your earnings. Just as you don't expect to like the same ice cream flavor, each student's going to have different values and ideas and plans for this money. So it's not going to tell you how to spend your money, it's going to tell you how to manage your money and how to plan better for what you want to accomplish in your future. This first section in Unit 1 is called The Road to Financial Security. So have you ever been asked what you want to be when you grow up? Probably a lot throughout your growing up process. Finding that out is a process, and most people go through several generations of ideas before when it comes to picking a career path. Careers are chosen for many reasons, one being the money-earning potential. There will come a time in your life where you will have to determine what you want to be and make choices accordingly. So these next couple sections talk about is considering what you want to do when you grow up and whether or not that career is going to support the lifestyle that you want to live. So that's what the next couple of these activities are going to do. This section will help you get a jump start on those decisions, though you may change your mind several times before pursuing a career. That's very common. To change your mind. As you work through this section, you will explore how your career path will affect things like income, quality of life, and job security. And here are some fun facts. According to Teenage Research Unlimited, the average teenager spends over $5,000 a year on various activities ranging from going to movies or investing for the future. So some of that could go towards investing for the future, but most of it is probably spent on entertainment and activities. Do you get a weekly allowance or a paycheck? Do you save all of it, part of it, or none of it? Take a few minutes to think about how you spend your money. As you work through this unit, keep track of your personal spending for a few days. This is a graphic organizer that they provide for you. If you'd like to track your spending and kind of see where your money's going, this is a great eye-opener for some students when they're trying to find out exactly what their money is going towards. So you can click on that link to download this spending log template if you'd like to track your spending for a few days and see where all your money's going. Okay, let's talk about income. There are a variety of ways to earn income for students. Perhaps you maybe have a part-time job, maybe you mow lawns, maybe your parents give you a weekly allowance or have received cash gifts for a special occasion. Income is how you earn money. So how do you earn money? So income can be from anything from having an actual job to receiving cash gifts. So maybe you get birthday presents or Christmas presents and they're checks from an aunt or uncle or some cash. That's considered income as well. There are two types of income, fixed and flexible. Fixed income is the same amount over a time period. It does not change. While flexible income changes, the amount may vary. So if you receive the same paycheck every week, if you have a job where you get paid the same, that's going to be considered a fixed income. However, if you receive extra pay for working maybe overtime hours or maybe you work more hours one week than another week, that's considered flexible pay. We're going to learn more about fixed and flexible amounts in the next section. What do you plan to do with the money you earn or your income? Will you spend it as soon as you receive it? Will you put some money aside, give some to charity? Combination. Making smart money choices is the key to ensuring your income will be used most efficiently. Then there's a link here to the mint.com if you'd like to kind of explore more about your income choices. Now let's talk expenses, savings, and donating. So as you know, you have many choices for how to use your income. You can spend it, you can save it, or you could donate it. You can spend your money on buying new clothes, new video game, going to the movies. You have many monthly expenses, including rent and car payment, that your paycheck will need to cover. Expenses will be discussed in greater detail in Section B. Saving money involves putting money aside for later use. Some people may stick money under their mattress, others open a bank account, while someone else may choose to invest their money in the stock market. You will learn more about saving tools in a later unit. One way to make a difference in the lives of others is through donations or charity. You may make donations to religious organizations, charities, and so on. It's not required, but many people choose to make charitable contributions to help others in need, which is a great idea, especially to do with maybe if you have some flexible income coming in. You have a certain amount that you know you need to live off of, and then if you have any extra come in based on your flexible income, maybe you could donate to charities or others in need to help with that. But if you really want to grow money, saving and investing is going to be your key to really growing money to help you out with your financial future. All right, let's look at income level compared to your career choice now. So saving money from your allowance or part-time job is important, but that amount of money is probably not going to support you when you grow up and leave your house. As a teenager getting ready to set your next educational goal and make career choices, one of many factors to consider will be the income level of jobs in your chosen career field. So it's not just the job that you want to pursue, but is that job going to produce enough money for you? It's a fact that most Americans work and use the income from their jobs to support themselves and their families. Very few of us grow up with trust funds, meaning money that's just kind of sitting there waiting for us from maybe someone that passed away and left us some money. And even if you did, working provides valuable satisfaction and rewards beyond income you earn. So you probably already have some career ideas in mind and may have considered the education that's required in order for you to get those careers. But some other factors you should consider include job satisfaction. So how much is this job? How much are you going to enjoy this job? Quality of life. Does it allow you enough time to enjoy life outside of work? Income. Is it going to produce enough money for you to live off of and to support your family? Security. Is that job in demand? Kind of both go together. Is the job in demand, and do you have a secure position with that company? Potential for growth. Is there opportunity for you to move up in this career or potentially earn more money? The income you will earn will be determined by many things: the amount of training needed for your job, the amount of education you have, and your previous experience, and the demand for your chosen field. So all four of those things are going to go into the amount of income that you earn, the amount of training needed, the amount of education you have, and your previous experience, and the demand for that job. Those are all things that go in to determine your income. Very rarely do people choose their jobs based on income alone. How many hours will you be expected to work? How long will the training and education last? Will the job be rewarding? Those are all things people take into consideration when choosing their career. Let's look at some occupations you might be interested in pursuing and see how you rate them based on these factors. So this is an activity I'd like you to do. This is from jumpstart.org. And take this reality check. This is kind of a quick quiz, not graded, but it lets you kind of explore different career possibilities and just ask you some questions based on your lifestyle and how much money you might need in order to live the lifestyle that you want to have. So make sure you do this jumpstart.org reality check, because you'll be using the information you find in there for one of our discussion activities. You'll be looking at some of these magazines for another upcoming discussion activity, jobs in demand. So what jobs will be in demand when you finish your education? What jobs are going to be out there? What jobs are going to be open that need to be filled by people your age? The U.S. Department of Labor and Statistics has published these magazines for students to introduce them to new fields that they may not know about, which will produce many of the new jobs in the coming decades. So these are magazines full of information on new and upcoming jobs. So review kind of based on the area you might be interested. Click on the magazine and kind of thumb through it. It'll link you to a PDF version of the magazine, and just kind of look through it, see if any jobs interest you. Again, this is information you're going to be using for an upcoming discussion that we have in the class. So a graded discussion, so make sure you're kind of exploring these magazines, jobs involved with science, technology, engineering, And so read through a magazine or two to get some information on a possible job opportunity. Some assignments you need to complete. This very first one is introducing yourself. So based on the information you find about yourself from completing the reality check, you're going to introduce yourself to your instructor, that's me, and your other classmates. Include your name, where you live, and one reason you decided to take this personal finance course. Again, include information that you learned about yourself from the reality check as well. Share one or two occupations that sound exciting to you based on what you read in those magazines on the previous page. Tell your classmates why you chose that particular job, and comment on entries of other classmates. You will be deducted if you don't comment. Refer to the discussion rubric for guidance, which you don't really need to. It's just a discussion. Include this information, respond to other classmates, and you'll be fine.